Class 12. Today I am going to teach you Chapter 2, The World Population, Distribution, Density and Growth from the book Fundamentals of Human Geography. Last day I taught you till geographical factors. Today we will start from the economic factors. There are lots of economic factors which influence the population distribution all over the world. Those are: number 1, minerals. Areas with mineral deposits attract industries, so skilled and semi-skilled workers move to these areas and make them densely populated. For example, Katanga, Zambia copper belt in Africa is one such good example. Then second is urbanization. Good civic amenities and the attraction of city life draw people to the cities. It leads to rural to urban migration and cities grow in size. And the third factor is industrialization. Industrial belts provide job opportunities and attract large number of people. For example, Kobe Osaka region of Japan is thickly populated because of the presence of a number of industries. Then another influencing factor is social and cultural factors. Some places attract more people because they have religious or cultural significance. In the same way, people tend to move away from places where there is social and political unrest. Now we will discuss about another topic, that is population growth. So what is growth of population? Change of population in particular area between 2 points of time is known as growth of population. And what is growth rate of population? This is the change of population expressed in percentage. Now what is natural growth? Natural growth, how can we calculate? Simply we have to minus the death population from the birth population. And then what is actual growth of population? Birth minus death plus in migration, that means how many peoples come into your area, and minus out migration, how many peoples move from your area. Then what is positive growth of population? This is happens when the birth rate is more than the death rate, that is known as positive growth. And what is negative growth of population? This is happens when the death rate is more than the birth rate. Now there are 3 components of population change. Those are: number 1 birth, second one death, and third one is migration. This is very important for 1 mark type question. Which are 3 most important component for population change? Your answer will be birth, death and migration. So birth rate plays an active role in population change. Crude birth rate, that means CBR, is simple method of measuring birth of any area. How can we calculate the CBR? Simply BI divided by P multiply with 1000. BI means live births during a year and P means mid-year population of the area. The crude birth rate is expressed as number of live births in a year per 1000 of population. And next is death. Population growth occurs not only by increasing birth rate but also due to decreasing death rate. Crude death rate CDR is simple method of measuring mortality of any area. CDR expressed in terms of number of deaths in a particular year per 1000 of population in a particular region. CDR is calculated as CDR equals to D divided by P multiplied with 1000. D means number of deaths, P means estimated mid-year population of that year. And third component is migration. What is migration? When people move from one place to another place, that is known as migration. we can say that when people move from place of origin to place of destination, that is also called migration. There are different types of migration: permanent migration, temporary migration, seasonal migration, and also we can see that the rural to rural migration, rural to urban migration, urban to rural migration, and urban to urban migration. So there are lots of factors also influence the migration: push factor, pull factor. We will discuss in detail about migration in my next video. Thank you.